guys, what's up? I'm Jen, and today I'm going to be reacting to Drag Path by 21 Pilots. I am a huge 21 Pilots fan. They're in my top 5 bands. No, they're in my top 3. Top 1? I think they're my favorite band. Yeah, I'm super excited to be reacting to Drag Path. If you're just seeing my videos for the first time, my channel's only a few weeks old and I've only reacted to this artist named Ren. Now, if you're a 21 Pilots fan and you've never heard of the artist Ren, go check him out. If you like lore, there is a whole world waiting for you within Ren's music. It's really incredible. Highly recommend. I've been a huge 21 Pilots fan for a while now, so I'm really happy to be doing my first 21 Pilots video. So 21 Pilots came out with a new video today for Drag Path, which nobody was expecting. Like, they just randomly dropped this on us. The fact that they released Drag Path in itself is crazy. Drag Path originally came out with the intent that it wouldn't be on any streaming services at all, and it was that way up until now. There was a few fans that did buy the original Drag Path that came out, and 21 Pilots obviously felt bad for releasing this song when it originally was the whole idea of it was that it was supposed to be a piece of art that isn't as accessible to the public. They decided to change the original Drag Path, so apparently this is a different version of the song that originally came out. So that original version of it is still very much not on any streaming platforms. Although I did hear that there was a person that took it upon themselves to take the original version of Drag Path and upload it as their own song, which kind of wild. I mean, definitely a way to get attention. Like, it worked, but I can't even imagine all the backlash he got, not only from fans, but from Warner. Oh, I mean, I'm even scared to just like upload a YouTube video with one of their songs in it. So yeah, let's hope for the best for this video. That brings me to my next point. I'm probably going to be pausing a lot in this video and talking over it. You know, adding commentary should be fine. Let's keep our fingers crossed. So I do want to mention, I read that this video, like the actual video, is from 15 years ago. It's a film called Out of the Forest, and 21 Pilots is repurposing this art for their music video. So keep in mind that this video wasn't specifically made for 21 Pilots. So I'm trying to go into this like knowing that, but I know my brain is still going to try to connect it back to the lore. I mean, there is a reason they chose this video, so alright, let's jump into this. Wait, okay. I already realized something. We're like 10 seconds in. I've already realized that little sound we just heard. That. Right off the bat, that's from City Walls. Don't you love, like, as a 21 Pilots fan, you can hear like 2 seconds of a 21 Pilots song and you already know what it is. Right. So pretty. I'm not ready, y'all. I'm not ready. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I want to get subtitles up in here. You found me. Whoa, wait. Okay, alright. 3 lights are lit, but the 4th one's out. So, 3 lights are lit, but the 4th one's out is from The Judge, off of Blurry Face. Oh, look at him! Look at the little bunny! It's kind of cute. It's like a lid, like... No, he's cute. I was gonna say he's a little creepy. I think he's cute, though. This is stop motion, right? to be using stop motion in 2026 amongst all the AI slop, amazing, iconic, honestly. Let's see, I want to look at the cards real quick. Huh. The ace and the king is all blurry. I don't know if that matters. I'm probably going to look into like every little detail. This band forces you to do that. This scene, I see the Joker is... Alright, let me move that for a second. The Joker right here, this card that this rabbit is holding says flowers on it, and we do know the significance of flowers within the whole Clancy and Dima lore. Ooh, is that a barred owl? Sorry. Ooh, the scissors in a tree. That's interesting. Ooh, what's that thing? This little bunny is just like trying to fit in with like all these older bunnies. It's like he didn't like the drink and they're all making fun of him. And this weird creature right here is just watching them. No. I don't know what to make of that. Why is that little bunny like, I don't know. He's like so cute. Something bad's gonna happen, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Something bad's gonna happen, isn't it? This poor baby. Ooh, there's a clock there. Go back a little bit. Grandfather clock? And look at these photos on the tree. Huh. They're of humans. Very interesting. Could have something to do with like time is fleeting, or I mean, it's a grandfather clock, and we could assume that one of the bunnies at the table was the little one's grandfather that just died. Oh, is that a hand? Oh, the hand found him. He's getting pulled out of a hat. What? Wait, well, the hand saved him. The magician at the end saved him. Alright, so let's just jump into my initial takeaways from this video and why it probably struck a chord with Tyler and why he felt like he could relate to it enough to be able to use this video as the music video for Drag Path. Now, I think Drag Path can be interpreted in multiple different ways. So you have like the lore version of Drag Path, and then you have the mental health version of Drag Path. And I think there's a third way that this can be interpreted, and that's the religious version of Drag Path. And I think, in my opinion, the religious take on Drag Path seems to fit the video pretty well. So you have this young rabbit who is trying to fit in with his family, and then this evil comes out of nowhere, right? So I think the wolf represents evil, or maybe it represents death, because we all remember the lyric from Heavy Dirty Soul, "Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit." This whole video does feel like a reference to that lyric. Heavy Dirty Soul is the song that starts the Clancy lore. Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. When you think about that, a dog inspires a rabbit by enacting a rabbit's natural instincts, which causes the rabbit to flee and run away and want to get as far away from the dog as possible, which for Tyler, death inspires him in that way. Tyler wants to get away from death, and the fact that we have limited time on this earth is the thing that motivates him to do as much as possible before his time comes to an end. But knowing that 21 Pilots puts a lot of religious metaphors and has a lot of religious context to their music makes me think that the wolf in the music video can be a representation of sin. Drag Path's lyrics say, "When I see the devil's eyes." So in this context, the wolf can represent evil. Now, the wolf comes in, shuts the lights off, which is manipulating the situation as sin or evil does, and takes out the rabbit's whole family. Now the little bunny is left to run away from this evil, essentially running from sin, trying its hardest, but it still can't seem to get away from it. At this point, it almost seems hopeless, and the rabbit is laying down about to get snatched up from the wolf when suddenly a hand appears. Now, I think that this hand, which is the magician's hands, could be a representation for God. So this speaks to divine intervention, how God has a way of saving you from sin. Knowing that there's so much religious references in 21 Pilots music, I do think that this video can make Drag Path have that sort of meaning. Now, of course, there's other ways to interpret Drag Path, as a lot of people chose to dissect the mental health aspect of Drag Path. It's consistent with the lore, because in the lore, Tyler keeps getting stuck in these cycles over and over and keeps going back to destructive habits and getting sucked in by, mental illness. Drag Path seems it is a song about accepting that you lost the fight, but leaving a drag path or leaving evidence for someone else to come find you and to help you. A drag path etched in the surface as evidence I left on purpose. Purposely leaving evidence that you're not doing okay so somebody can find you. And when I say find you, it's not just like physically find you, like find who you are under, the depression or the anxiety or whatever you're dealing with. So that's another interpretation of it. This can also be connected to the lore with the blurry face and Clancy cycle starting over. So, as you know, with the end of Breach's album, we left off in the Dima story with Clancy turning into the next blurry face. Now, it seems as though with each cycle, there's more and more evidence that the new Clancy can use in order to try to take down Nico / Blurryface. So, Drag Path is very much Clancy's way, or I guess now it would be Blurryface's way of leaving a drag path, leaving evidence for the new Clancy to use in order to climb back up the tower and defeat the current Blurryface. So yeah, that is my take. It's truly incredible that one song can be interpreted in multiple different ways. I really do feel as though the music video is kind of a metaphor for divine intervention, and the message being that God can save you from sin just falls right in line with 21 Pilots' background. Kind of cool that this has a video now. I think it's really, really neat that it's a stop motion video. Stop motion is honestly like a lost art, especially in 2026 with AI and all the slop that we're used to seeing every day. It's really cool to see a video that took so much time and so much dedication. But yeah, wow, I was not expecting them to drop Drag Path, nonetheless a video to Drag Path. So yeah, I think this really came out of left field and no one saw this coming, which this band continues to surprise us, Well, thank you so much for watching. I know right now my YouTube channel is just filled with Ren reaction videos because I am currently on a journey discovering this artist and it's been awesome and he's awesome. But I do also plan on making more 21 Pilots videos in the future, which might include like reaction videos, lyric analysis videos, and more things like that. I'm a huge alternative rock kind of person. Green Day, Linkin Park. So if you like that sort of music and you like that sort of content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'm always so awkward, like asking, can you please subscribe to me? I'm still getting used to this YouTube thing, so yeah, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you so much. And I hope you join me in future videos. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.